Hi everyone, Happy New Year. If we can say that, because honestly the reality of it all is 2021 is going to be a big year, and not in the way that we want it to be, unfortunately. If we thought that 2020 was a bad year, honestly, we have no idea what we're getting into. I don't even know what we're getting into. All I know is that it's going to be big. It's going to be it'll take over our life. It will be the introduction of the beast system and what we have been getting ready for our whole life. And I mean that wholeheartedly. 2020 was the year that they introduced, you know, and it freaked everybody out. It freaked out the whole world. And they saw in that moment that they could capture the whole world and put them in the palm of their hand. And from that, they saw how they could use fear and manipulation to manipulate and brainwash the consensus so that we could all think that their protection is what we need. And that now what they will do, because this is every communist, every socialist agenda, and even the devil's agenda, because brothers, if you look at the basics and the depth of communism and fascism, and it is the manipulation of the devil, because it's that one group or that individual person that wants to be in power over the rest of the people. And for a human being to have that much power over people is just, manipulating themselves even, to believe that they are better than those other people. And that they have the right, if you will, to rule them. So anyways, so the point is, 2021 is going to be a rude awakening year. And hopefully it awakens more and more people. I have seen now at the end of 2020 more people waking up, more people understanding that this is real. What we're living in is real. You are real. I'm real. I'm alive. You look at yourself. You have to, at night, you have to think to yourself that this is real. I'm real. And because I'm real, that means that, all of this has to mean something. Why would I be born just to die? That it almost sounds illogic, because when you understand the value of life, then you understand that your life has value, and that means that destiny is real. Anyways, so from here on out, 2021 is going to be the stepping stone to what our future is going to bring. 2020, again, was their manipulation of the consensus of the people. And they figured, how can we brainwash the people? How can we strike fear almost? Or how can we strike the people to give up their God-given right? And they did it with, I hate to say it because they might take this down, But they did it with the pandemic. I hate to use that word because they look for words like this in videos. Anyways, so they did that with the pandemic. They thought, how could we strike fear into people? How can we manipulate the mass? How can we control the whole world? And they did it. And they did it with COVID. 2021 is just going to be more implementation of rules, regulation, the introduction of the beast system. There'll be more chaos. Everything that they talked about, everything that the Lord talked about in the Bible, it's coming. And we've seen it since before my lifetime. But it's more rampant now. It's more in your face now. It's more on the news now. And people don't want to talk about it. People don't want to talk about how we are coming to this clash and this bang that is between God and his people and the devil too. But to me, it's more of a great awakening of what God is trying to tell his people. And it is his existence. It is him. He is real, and he is showing us that through what we're living in today and what we're going to see as we continue in this life. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I hope you have, individually, I hope you have a good 2021. But with everything that's going to happen in 2021, please, I beg you, please take everything with a discerning heart. Whatever you take in, any type of news you take in, take it with a discerning heart. And ask yourself, does this follow the will of God? If the government wants me to do this, does this follow the will of God? You folks, we need to remember that the government is not on our side. There was a time in life where the people understood that. The people understood that the government is not on our side. And our forefathers tried to tell us that as best as they could and create a system where there would be checks and balances of the government. And still, somehow, the devil has manipulated his way into power again. America is so beautiful. And unfortunately, we have to see it fall. Lord, thank you so much for this day and this time, that we still have some freedom right now in this moment. Please help everyone who needs you, Father. Please help the people that don't know you, Father. The people that I've met in my life that don't know you, that need you, that are crying out to you. Help them see the truth. Help them come to the truth. Every single one of them. Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.